Welcome to another edition of Until the Last Drop. My name is Marco, and you may have noticed a little something different. We're not at Barney's anymore. I want to thank Barney's and AJ for having us for the first 9 episodes. But for the 10th episode, we had to move indoors to our very own studio, and it's looking pretty mighty fine. Okay, I want to thank Purple Banter, Kati, and LJ for producing this bad bitch. And also, Happy Dad and Rain. And guess what? Our guest today is an absolute firecracker. But before we get there, drop of the week, everyone's favorite. I met a girl, of course, at an Odessa concert in Palm Springs, of all places. Me and my friends, we had a big group to go. We had a suite. She came to the suite. She had 2 braids in front of her hair, and I just wanted to give a little smoochie right in between them. Take her to Smoochie Town, if you will. And we hung out the whole night. We talked about life, past relationships, dogs, everything in under the sun, name it. We talked about it. We may have been on shrooms. So as she left that night, I was like, I want to see you again ASAP. And she was like, yeah, come over tomorrow night. So I was like, say less. So I woke up all excited to see her. Started making my drive out there. And then on the way there, I may or may not have a couple Coronas because I wanted to pregame the second date. I was taking a right, and then I got hit by a bus. A bus hit my car while I was kind of under the influence. I don't recommend taking a right, scraped the front end of my car, and now my phone's at 1%. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't take down information. The bus driver pulled over, couldn't speak a lick of English. And I, meanwhile, have an expired license. So if we went through insurance, I would not have been able to get any money and probably be at fault. And the worst part of all, I'm not given Smoochie Towns yet. We should have been smooching. So the bus driver and I, we talked about it. I know a little Spanish. And we settled on $2,000, the front end, got a little hit. And then I asked if he had a charger. He said no, which he does know English. And then I headed to the address based on a map that he had in the bus because my phone was dead and I have a car charger. So I found the girl's house by map, went there. She was standing outside for like an hour apparently. And I took her to Smoochie Town. That's the drop of the week. So for our guest today, wow, I'm really excited, kind of nervous. First guest in the new studio. He is absolutely hilarious. He has one of the top 5 comedy podcasts in the world. He's from Toronto, Canada. It's Ryan Pownall.
I've been on the road. I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak. Remember sleeping on the floor. We're still at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, I'm still trying to flip it out the stove.
Wow, I'm fired up. Oh, he kissed me on the lips. He kissed me on the lips.
Homophobic.
I'm not homophobic.
Then fucking kiss me, you coward.
Dude, I saw your dick earlier. You went to pee.
Isn't it nice now?
It's very nice.
You're
You're circumcised and everything.
You?
Of course.
Real ones? No.
Who isn't circumcised? Is there a religion that's
Liam,
not?
you circumcised? Yeah. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good
Jack,
boy.
you circumcised? No. No. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Show us your dick, Jack.
No. And the hat just fell. So the studio, I'm going to wear it. Fuck it.
But let me tell you, Marco, you saw my dick. It looks decent, right?
Dude, your dick looks so good.
I've been telling you
it's
guys.
It's a good dick.
Now it is. It's kind of like a fake good dick. I'm cheating.
It does look like a prosthetic, to be completely honest.
It pretty much is.
Why have you never showed your dick on camera?
Well, first of all, because I'm not well equipped. And I that's the real
Dude,
reason.
you have a fucking
now
meat
I
market
could
down there.
Now I could do it because I have my new dick.
What do you mean a new dick?
So I started taking these 2 new vitamins, L-arginine and pine tree bark. Sounds crazy, but 2 very respectful people that had mediocre cocks showed me their new members, and I went, what's your secret? You got some surgery. What'd you do? You got your titties done. Boob doc. Beverly Hills. Did your cock? No, I started taking pine tree bark and L-arginine.
2 swallowable pills.
2 swallowable pills. I take them every day, and I'm hung like a fucking camel.
Wait, so how does it work? So, like, is it instant?
You know what? I'm not a big Google guy. I'm not much of a reader.
What do you mean you're not a big Google guy? What do you want,
just-
Ask Jeeves?
He's just, hey, try these 2 pills and let me know how your cock is. I haven't done any more research than that, but I showed you.
So next, I know you showed me.
Liam, you've
We'll
seen
never
my
forget
penis.
it.
Liam helps me bathe sometimes.
So the next day, it helps you bathe.
Yeah, I'd be like, Liam, what are we gonna wear tonight?
Time out. So the next day, your cock is bigger, or is it a gradual increase and then there's a plateau?
Took 2.5 days.
2.5 days to see results.
Yes. Also, I'm using this product called Bathmate from Australia. It's a dick pump. Only one ever approved by the FDA. And I'm not making this up. All the way from Australia. I think it was $90. And what it does is you fill it with water and then you pump your dick and the water goes out, but it's sucking your cock and it makes you 80% erect. Then you hold it there for 60 seconds and your dick is like, oh my God, oh my God. You do that 3 times a week and you take it off and your penis has that like, it says that it reminds your cock to use the blood. And it's practice. And then your cock is just very happy all day. And you're getting random erections again. And it trains your dick to be full and big. And they say it doesn't add much length, but it adds a lot of girth. Let me tell you, I had a pinky. Now your boy's got a fucking happy dad in girth. So I got my vitamins, my Bathmate, and I never leave the house without a Viagra. So dick game improved.
What's up? So are there any side effects from the pine bark?
I haven't Googled, but I think I'm doing all right. You know?
Yeah.
I think
I'm still
okay.
here.
Yeah.
Wait, so Viagra, so every time you have sex, do you take Viagra?
Not anymore.
And does it make it enjoy sex? Because I've taken it once.
Yeah.
And I could not stop masturbating for like 4 hours.
Right.
I wasn't with a girl. I don't know why I did it by myself.
I find I enjoy it less because it's kind of a fake erection. You know what I mean? When you get really hard on your own, you gotta be fucking horny. But if Viagra, you just get hard, you might still be thinking about your day. You know? Oh, I gotta send that email later.
I forgot.
And you're fucking.
I forgot Lay's at Ralph's.
Yeah, exactly. You know, oh fuck, I gotta send taxes later. You know, oh my God, my mom just got hit by a car. You know, you're thinking about that stuff.
And you're fucking.
But meanwhile, you have the erection, so you don't have. But when you're using your own brain, you gotta be like, vagina.
So when you jerk off, are you a porn guy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
However,
I go through the spank bank sometimes.
No, never. Wait, the mind?
Yeah, like, oh, fucking Allie Carsonson in fucking 11th grade was so hot, and then I come.
That's you're training for prison, because that's the only place you should ever do that. But you guys are so living in the past. You guys jerk off to your 2D screens.
Bro, I swear to God,
ridiculous.
you were telling me about this virtual reality porn.
Nothing like it.
So what's the device called? Innocuous?
Yeah,
Oculus?
Yeah, Oculus MetaQuest 2. And I have a subscription for Badoink VR, $5.99 a year.
Badoink VR!
Yeah, and Wanks VR. I have both. Because I like Wanks, their missionaries really good, but Doink, their blowjobs.
How often
really
do you
good.
jerk off?
So I treat myself to VR once, like Sundays, you know? Between the
Right after the Rams game.
Yeah. You know, right before the Sunday Night Football, that hour break.
Oh,
that's
I gotta
when I
get
use
it
my
in.
VR porn.
Just once a day.
Yeah, well, I'll go 2D screen like the normies, you know, every day. But then I'll go VR on Sundays. But let me tell you, when I first got it, it ruined my life. It'd be like, you know, they say people like take their own ribs out, suck their dicks. It destroys their life because all they do is suck their own dicks. That was me with VR. Because people try it and they're like, yeah, it's cool. But they're doing the Pornhub 5-minute ones where it's not. No, you get Badoink.
Bro, when I'm fucked up, I'll go on page like 70 of Pornhub. I'll keep scrolling to see if like a good one.
Yeah, but you're jerking
and I go
off.
on views because if 6 million people jerked off to this, it has to be good.
Right.
I don't like the homemade porn.
I don't know. People are sickos. You know, the homepage, what's trending now?
What's your category?
And it's, I like professionally done. I don't like amateur because I find they film too much dick in vag. And I'm like, that could be my mom and dad. Let me see who this is. You know?
Your mind goes to that.
You know what I mean? The frame needs to be bottom of the asshole to below the pussy to top of the head. And never, hey, directors, we don't care about your filming. This isn't cinematography. We're not giving away best picture. We're giving away best fucking blowjob and best fucking squirting. Face and pussy, always.
Are there porn awards?
Yeah, the AVN Awards, the XBiz Awards, the Pornhub Awards, and the Trance Awards.
Okay, so there's multiple ones. Have you been to all of them?
Yes, of course. Well, I haven't attended the Trance Awards.
How'd you get started with having the top 5 comedy podcasts in the world? And it's kind of like a sex podcast, too.
It's a sex podcast. Yeah.
It's a sex podcast?
But we crack good jokes.
Pillow talk.
Yeah, thank you for recognizing it's comedy more than sex. My girlfriend doesn't seem to think so. She's like, it's not funny. You're pervert.
How'd you get into that?
Okay, so
What do you think of the Happy Dad?
it's lovely.
It's lovely, right?
The banana
The
tastes
banana?
like Laffy Taffy. if you
Right?
will.
It does.
It tastes like Taffy Laffy.
Taffy laughs.
Taffy laughs. So how I got started with Pillow Talk?
Yeah.
I was a nightclub promoter, club owner guy, festival guy.
Time out. There's a difference between promoter and club owner. So what?
Why I say promoter, but like your boy was on fire, you know?
Did you own a nightclub at the age of 23?
Yes, actually, I did. How you Googled that?
No, I have some notes.
Yeah, I did. Well,
Before we get to the podcast, how does that happen?
Because your boy was on fire. I was a really
Gonorrhea or what?
You know what? I just had a real exotic one, but that's another subject. But there's a new one going on.
A new STD?
Yeah.
Have you gone to all the STDs?
No, I'm the perm ones. I haven't I don't have herpes. I get cold sores though, so I don't go down like Charlie
You
Brown.
have HPV. Nice.
Right? Yeah. Fuck. Who doesn't?
That's what Steph said. That
It's
Steph
a
said
cool
that
kid
last
thing
podcast.
to have. HPV. If you don't have it, I don't want you. You haven't been around enough. We love the HPV. You know what I mean? But the herpes scare the shit out of me. I've seen a girl with it once.
I never had an STD in my life.
That's bullshit.
I swear to God. I thought I did one time because there was some discharge and it was a bacterial infection.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I feel like you are the biggest fuckboy in Los Angeles.
I know.
You are.
But I'm not.
But like I really think that about you.
By
And I love it.
by looks, 100%.
Yeah, you
By the
just-
way I act, 100%.
Yeah, you just have it. And it's in a good way. It's a classy fuckboy.
But the thing is, with girls, I don't capitalize on that because at the end of the day, girls do want fuckboys.
Yeah, they do.
They say they don't, but they do. They like to get treated like shit for some reason. I don't know why.
That's right.
But I don't have that in me, especially at the end of a night or at a bar. Like, I hate hitting on girls because I feel like cringy and I don't want to, like, make them feel uncomfortable. But if I was just a fuckboy through and through, I'd be able to get laid way more.
You could be fucking. My gay assistant, Liam?
Yes. Hi, Liam.
He's not here for me. He said, I love Marco. I want to come watch Marco.
Oh.
Right? And he told me he's been DMing you. Has he been DMing you?
We exchanged some messages.
You guys chat a little bit, Liam?
Chat
You
a
little
little
dirty
bit.
boy?
No, here's the thing. Gay guys love me.
Yeah, I bet.
You have no idea. I get way more DMs from gay guys.
He'd be a good top, right?
No.
Well, let me tell you something, Marco.
Would I be a top or bottom, Liam?
No, you're not a bottom.
I'm an otter for sure.
He's a top. Liam's a bottom, okay? Different ball games here.
Little twinkle, twinkle, little star over there.
But Marco, let me tell you something. Gay guys love you. That's where you would thrive on OnlyFans, especially with your show coming out.
But I don't want to be. So I started acting, and like I have a passion for acting. I know I'm a good actor.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
However, I think there's a reason why I book a bunch of commercials and I'm thriving in the reality network because I love being myself and I'm a character in and of itself. So I don't want people to have a distaste for me if I do the OnlyFans because I would make a lot of money. And
I think it's becoming kind of fucking.
well, there's this
Gen
new
pop.
thing. My buddy runs Passes. Have you heard of this? It's
Yeah.
like Passes. It's kind of an OnlyFans, but not a stigma for like being nude. It's all like not even implied. It's just like it's monetizing your brand and your content.
The guy from Cameo. What's his name?
Probably, yeah. Cameo, I think is so stupid, but I mean, people make money off of it.
Shout out to the Island Boys.
Do you have a Cameo?
No.
I think when someone has their Cameo in their bio, I'm like, you're washed up.
Yeah. It's like, how poor am I that I need to do something
So
for
that's the
$32?
thing. That's my thing. Why do I need to have an
32
OnlyFans? Why do I need to have an OnlyFans?
Because OnlyFans, you can make $1 million. Cameo, you make $30. It's just different ball games.
Yeah.
So, like, I have a friend, my old roommate, Nathan Webb. Look, all male porn stars that have an OnlyFans, there's not one girl that's ever subscribed to OnlyFans, ever. Girls don't sub to dudes' OnlyFans.
That's why I thrive because gay dudes.
It's gay dudes. So, my friend Nathan Webb, he started doing shit with girls, nothing. Started spreading his ass cheeks open, $80K a month. And then he started doing...
Cinnamon Ring was out to play.
That's right. And then he's like, I got to go do a quick video. I'll be right back. And I hear him, because we used to live beside each other. Our rooms were next door. And I hear him saying guy's name when he was coming. He'd be like, oh, Matt. I'm like, tell me it's like Matisha or some shit. Who the fuck is Matt? Oh, he's a big... he's a premium sub. He's premium.
So I wouldn't do that.
And he makes $80,000 a month. That's $1 million a year.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't want to be viewed as that. Is that I need to do OnlyFans for money.
No, that's a flex. You can do that. I have the luxury of people wanting to pay to jerk off to me. I can.
Do you have an
do
OnlyFans?
it. I have a Pillow Talk OnlyFans. So I have people fuck on the podcast.
Why have you ever fucked on the podcast?
No.
Why?
Because the reason is because I've become such like a respected friend of porn that once I start pulling my dick out, I'm just another douchebag that's trying to get laid. Feel me?
How many porn stars want your cock?
Ask Liam. It's pretty.
You're a porn star?
Yeah, he was a gay porn star.
SeanCody.com. They approached me one time. Remember the gay?
You got to
website?
see his video, One Erection, where they're One Direction bandmates and then they fuck each other. And they do a whole song.
No way.
You got to watch it. Yeah,
That's what makes you horny, bro.
But I'm not gonna lie, like Liam, not to brag, but like, you know, because I don't fuck them and I'm the only one in the industry that doesn't hit on them, they like me.
So back to the non-porn stuff, the nightclub. How did that all happen?
Okay, so your boy was doing the nightclub stuff his whole life. Alcoholic guy.
In Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big drinker boy, club owner guy. Had a sick festival, Palooza Beer Pong Festival. Google it, have a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, it's the biggest one.
Thank you. You researched?
Yeah.
He researched. Did all that.
I didn't. Katya did, my producer. She just gives me notes that I usually never even end up asking, but now it's coming up.
But it's nice. It's if you feel confident going into the show.
Oh, yeah.
Liam does that for me.
Yeah.
And his shit is good. Liam finds some shit. They're like, how the fuck did you? You're like,
So
okay, so yeah. So COVID hits, and then club people were all out of fucking money in business. Toronto, most lockdown city in the world. Google it. Another statistic.
Really?
Yeah. More than where was it in China? That place? Worse than that spot where the guy ate the fucking bat. We had more lockdown days. You had to get a hall pass to go get groceries approved by the government.
No way.
Yeah, it was fucked. Toronto's fucked. We were the most fucked. Toronto. So I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? Oh my God, I'm stressing the fuck out. So I started throwing a lot of underground COVID parties, and then I made it on the news a lot. Super spreader.
No way.
Oh yeah, I was all over the news for like a year.
Did you get arrested at any point?
Yeah, but my lawyer said don't speak about that. But I'll tell you the crazy story after.
I would love to.
Yeah, crazy one. However, so things weren't going good for me. Things were looking down for me. Things weren't looking up for me. So I said, you know what? Let's try one of these podcasts things. This was 2.5 years ago, so I was early in the game.
You're 2.5 years into
Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk,
Yeah.
and it's one of the biggest comedy podcasts in the world.
Yo, thanks.
That's so fucking cool. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks, bro. So, okay, I'm going to start a sex podcast because I'm not, I had like 2K followers, like whatever. And I was like, maybe get celebrities talking about sex. No one's really doing that. Like, kind of like Call Her Daddy, but with like people that don't say shit like that. That was the idea.
Usually, like a little off kilter.
Yeah, now it's more common to go on podcasts, say viral shit. But 2.5 years ago, no, it was just like, so how was your weekend, bro? Oh, dude, you see that fucking, that was podcast.
Yeah.
Now it's different. But 2.5 years ago, I was like, I'll be the first one to get celebrities to say crazy shit because no one was doing it back then. That was the idea. So I had Francesca Farrago, Harry Jowsey, those type of.
Jowsey?
Yeah, second guest, on Zoom. Because
No
it was
way.
on lockdown.
Yeah.
And then it was going amazing. First off, boom, they start shit talking to each other about the breakup. Picked up traction right away, especially it was right after their show during COVID. And then everyone I asked was like, I'm not doing a fucking show. You're retarded. Because I was asking like, how do you like to suck cock? What do you, and the first like 5 episodes were great, but too crazy.
Yeah.
Then no one wanted to do my show. And I was like, it's over. And I had a good run, 1 month,
Yeah.
So then dipped down into like OnlyFans girls, and then the views really started going down because it was like smaller guys. Then Mia Malkova. We did Mia Malkova.
Wasn't she just on?
She's been on a lot. She's the OG. She's my queen.
Dude,
she's
so
the goat.
I watched the episode. By the way, his podcast is fucking fantastic. Pillow Talk. Like,
Thanks, Marco.
literally insane. Like,
you.
I thoroughly enjoy. And Mia, I saw her on it, and I was like, who's this porn star? So, like, I went on Pornhub, which I do. That's my site. What's your site? Is it Pornhub? Or I feel like you have an underground one.
Bedoink VR.
So, wait, so you won't watch you won't
No,
watch.
I go on the hub a lot. I have a browser subscription. So
Yeah, browser's free now.
for 7 days until you pay for the trial. Yeah, we know.
I think so.
I just did an ad.
Oh,
for
wait,
that.
no. I just go on Pornhub and search up browsers. I don't go on browser's site.
Okay, so I have a
Can
browser.
can I have your info?
Yeah, it's actually Kazumi's. My friend Kazumi's.
Oh, wow. It's like a Netflix thing.
Because I have a 1-year deal with browsers now, and they don't give anyone a free subscription.
You were? How was that? Yesterday you were
Yeah,
on.
2 days ago I was on a browser set. Yeah.
For what? Watching porn?
So I help them come up with scenes. So I do 2 scenes a month with them.
You're a scriptwriter?
Yeah.
He's a screenwriter for porn?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
So so you're a porn consultant.
Yeah.
So you go on set and be like, I think she needs to get deep throated.
It's more like Ben Affleck where I write it, direct it, produce it. So I come up with
So you're a porn director?
but like I'm in the scenes as an extra.
How? There's 2 people, or if it's 3 or
Okay,
gangbang.
okay, here.
There's no extras in the background. Be like, oh, this isn't where I parked my car.
You're you're just a horny fuck and you're skipping the good first 7 minutes. The pizza boy?
You watch for the storyline?
Of course.
Oh, I skip.
I know you skip. But
You're a skipper.
yeah, you fucking horny dog. You're like You're in and out,
Bro,
right?
if I'm dead sober, a minute and a half is how long until completion.
For jerking off?
Yeah, it's a chore.
See, that's the thing. When I do VR, I don't even let myself come. I'll watch like...
So you like to edge?
I edge.
You edge.
I
You're
grip
edge.
it,
You're
I
that
rip it.
WWE wrestler back in the day. You're edge.
I'm edge.
Yeah.
You think you know me. So, that's his theme song.
What's your favorite? I know.
Okay.
What's your favorite category?
Wait, let me tell you Brazzers, how I got the deal with Brazzers.
Okay.
So they bring me in and they put me right on the spot. And they say, Ryan, we think you can add to Brazzers. We collaborate. You bring like your creative comedic energy to Brazzers. Maybe you come up with scenes and you're in them and you do this and that. And then maybe you fuck around backstage and do all this shit. So it's like a lot of, I work closely with them. I have like a full 3-hour meeting with them once a week and we do a lot of shit. And we're coming up with a whole bunch. So in the meeting, they're like, can you pitch us a scene idea? I was like, yeah, you fucking bet. Right on the spot. And this was like, am I going to get the deal or not?
Did you already have some brewed?
Yeah. I thought I've had the scene idea for 10 years. And I was like, this is my moment. You know,
Yeah.
This is it. Here we go. I say, all right, 8 Mile, my favorite movie. Slim fan. Eminem. I say, beginning at 8 Mile, you know, he's nervous and he's, you know, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, and he goes on stage, and then he goes against Papa Doc. Papa Doc spits his shit. He kills it. Then he goes to Eminem and he chokes. That's how the movie starts, right?
Yeah.
You seen 8 Mile?
I've seen it, man.
And he, yo, look, choke. And everyone's like in the crowd at the shelter.
I see where we're going.
Right. So I said, okay, we're going to have Ricky Johnson, who's a great Brazzers porn star. Looks like Papa Doc. You know, he's black. African-American, yes. He's going to be on. He's going to spit some shit and fucking crush me. And then Brittany Murphy, Blake Blossom, who looks like Brittany Murphy, it's going to be in the crowd. We're going to have to get 50 extras. I was like, I'll handle that. I'll cast. You know, I'll book the shelter. I'll get the Black Eyed Future on the mic just being like, yo, hold on, be rabbit, you know, all this and that. And as he's rapping, she keeps eye fucking him, and she's looking at him like, and I'm like, that's my baby, you know. I'm looking at her like, fuck. And then it comes to me to rap, and as I'm about to spit, she just gets on stage and starts sucking his dick. And then I just, and I'm choking. Everyone in the crowd's like, choke. And I just stand there for 30 minutes while they fully fuck on the stage. And it's called 8 Mile Dick.
I'm sorry, mama.
Yeah. 8 Mile Dick is the name.
And
they said hired.
all right, sharks. No way.
Yeah. And then now we're working on I have all these weird ideas and they love them.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Brazzers probably the biggest one, right?
Oh,
I like Naughty America. They get some MILFs on there.
Okay. Naughty America is a Civic.
Do you film yourself?
Brazzers is the Rolls
Do you
Royce.
film yourself?
Yeah. I'll do like.
Do you ever watch those back? I masturbate to some of my ex's videos for sure.
Okay. You see, we talked about this yesterday. Someone asked, is it wrong to keep nudes of your ex? I was like, keep them. I jerk off to them every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nudes.
'Cause
I
it's
like
my-
live action. I need to get some video.
It's nice to use my penis to jerk off with.
Yeah.
That's my dick.
Exactly.
I'm tired of pretending Johnny Sins' fucking 10-inch dick is mine. It's like, this is not me.
How big's your cock?
Mid.
Okay.
You?
I have a 5.5-inch pink pepper.
Pink pepper?
Yeah, I'd say it's 5.5, but people say
You want to see it?
No. I already saw it outside.
Right. What'd you think?
Very nice. I gotta get some pine bark.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do you get so many girls to spill the tea and like fuck on camera?
Right. Well, those are two different things.
We'll start with spilling the tea and then we'll progress too.
Okay. Before the show, I prep them up and I say, listen, there's two types of guests here. All right. We don't fuck around. We can do 100 million views with your episode if you fucking show up on game day. So bring the shit, or you'll just be one of the episodes that are forgotten about. Choice is yours. I say this, right, Liam? Before every show. I'm like, so show up or don't. I'm going to ask you questions. Ball's in your court. Bring the fucking heat. Viral. OnlyFans money converts. New fans. Famous. Meme pages posting you. Press, media. Or just be another episode like, yeah, that one sucked. Let's skip to this one. Choice is yours. And then they go, oh, shit. And then we get on there and I
You
go.
do it right before.
Right
too.
before.
Put it on the spot.
And then we get on there and I go, are you ready? And they go, yeah, I think I'm ready. Okay, here we go.
Show me your cock.
No, that's for the tea. That's
for the tea.
Like last night, our guest, holy fucking shit, destroyed someone I'm close with. Oh, yeah. And it was like,
So that's just strictly for the tea.
That's for the tea.
Because physically, that's a whole different ballpark in regards of like, because you're dealing with someone's like naked body and.
Yeah, for sex though, it's like they can trust me because I don't hit on any guests. That's the rule I've had since day one. No flirting with a guest ever, even if they're all over me.
Have you ever fucked a guest?
Never. And many have tried.
Yeah.
Remember Nicolette Shea? No, yeah. I was like, get off.
You know who I met at Barney's last night? Do you know Holly Day?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I've heard this. I've heard this. That's what everyone says.
Someone came up to me. My buddy Max was like, "Yo, that's Holly Day." I was like, "Who?" And I was like, "Sir, I was on Pornhub at Barney's."
Blue eyes, dark hair, big booty.
Australian. The accent was the hottest part about her.
Okay, I've heard Mega Catfish. I have heard that.
I mean, I wasn't. She was all right.
Yeah, I've heard.
But so.
Oh, how do I get them for sex?
Yeah.
So I'm the friend of sex. They trust me. Happy Canadian guy, never hits on us. We love him, you know? And I make them look good. I never, ever post a clip where they're embarrassed, you know? I always praise them. Because everyone else has porn stars on podcasts. They're like, so what does your dad think? What's your relationship like with your parents? Do you find it hard to date? People ask that bullshit to them over and over. I say, like, how fucking rich are you? You're on fire. I love this. I have the different
Gas
angle.
them up.
Yeah, gas them up. So they trust me and I never hit on them. So I have a really good relationship with all of them, which is lovely. But when it's time to fuck, I say, we did a test run the first time with Kazumi, Cherie DeVille, and Spencer, where they fucked on the podcast. And I'll admit it now, it's been a few months.
Are you directing them having sex?
I sit, like, they fuck right there, and I sit here and I crack jokes and interview them like,
how do you not? Do you get a boner?
No. I actually don't.
Really, dude? In, like, sex scenes that I've been in, like, acting and stuff, or even if, like, a makeout scene, the common phrase to say is like, I apologize if I do, I apologize if I don't.
What do you mean?
Get a boner.
Oh, fair.
Right?
Damned if you do, damned if
but
you don't.
But it's usually due for me.
You get a boner?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm a pretty sexual person. I don't know if it's because of the testosterone I'm on, but like,
It takes a lot for me to
probably
get an erection.
I'm twice a day jerking off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's I get mad at my ex-girlfriend. When like she was like, you want it all the time. Like I'm more like a twice a week. I'm like, twice a week.
Yo, those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers. Like
Yeah.
I want to be like greeted with like lingerie when I walk back into the house. You
Yeah.
know, like why it should be, especially being young. I'm 28 years old. Like I want a sexual relationship.
Sex is.
I don't like PDA though.
Oh, I like the pada.
You like the pada?
I do.
I don't like the pada.
Big pada guy.
Because if I see a couple across from me like making out and I'm just like sitting there with my happy dad, I'm like,
I can't stand others doing it. You sick, disgusting fucks. But I do it.
Oh, I think
I'm a
that's so.
selfish-
I think it's so cringy.
It's disgusting. But I'm enjoying myself. Man's game.
What's your favorite sex position?
Reverse cowgirl.
Why? I do not understand that position whatsoever.
Okay,
You
first,
don't even see her face.
first of all, I make weird sex faces. So when she's turned around,
Let's give a couple to camera.
Okay, so missionary, I try to look cool and I go, yeah, you know. But then when she turns around, I'm like, okay, here's my moment. I'm like, wee.
You said wee.
Wee.
Wait, so you do reverse cowgirl so she doesn't see your face?
Yeah, she can't see me. And then she like turns around and I'm like,
Oh, you play it
and
off?
she turns back.
You did the dolphin?
I do the dolphin.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Has any girl caught you doing that and was instantly turned off and hopped off?
Yeah, remember Bree said that. She's like, oh, yeah, Ryan makes weird faces. I'm like, what the fuck? You saw my faces?
Remember the first porn you watched?
Mia Malkova. Yes.
That was the first porn you've ever watched.
That's why it's
Dude,
so...
mine was teenagehitchhikers.com.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I used to go on 89.com. Remember that one, anyone?
89?
It was 60-second previews, and I'd be like, fuck.
So do you jerk off for the experience rather than the result?
No, okay. VR is experience for me. It's like,
I gotta try this thing.
please. I'll give it to you for a month. But I'm telling you, it ruined my life.
I'm not gonna take a used one.
Like I was saying, when the people get their ribs out, you know, because now they have this.
So are you standing up? Like how does VR porn work in regards of like?
Okay.
Are you laying down and like you're?
Yeah, you're like up on the bed like this, you know, and all the VR porn is shot like that. So your body syncs up perfectly with the guy's chest, and then your dick is exactly where his dick is, and they're very nice because they don't use major cocks for VR. They make it realistic.
Where you see the cock?
Yeah, and yeah, for sure. That's all you see is this and his legs. So your penis is exactly where your penis is. And sometimes you have to tilt back a bit or move up a bit. But, you know, you line it up with your dick. And they don't use Johnny Sins. They use Liam. You know what I mean?
Liam, do you have a big cock?
I'm nice. I will size for my size.
How many inches?
Probably about your size. Like 5.5, 6.
Oh, okay, cool.
Bigger than
That's
that.
my size. I'm gonna show him my cock later.
He's a fan. So your dick lines up perfectly, and then every position is just that. So the whole hour is just the guy laying here. She does all the work. But yo, dude, you smoke a little fucking weed or shrooms or whatever, or get a little buzz on. You fully convince yourself this is real. It's 8K.
No way.
It's human size, and it looks like you're fucking. And then you go back to like jerking off to a screen, and you're like, "What? This? I can't even get hard."
Really?
It's unbelievable.
Does it ruin it though? Like just
Yes.
like having sex on Molly or something, because nothing will ever compete with that.
Yes,
Cum.
it ruined. So when I first got it, I didn't talk to a girl for 2 months. I was like, "What the fuck? I have to speak to you, have a date with you, do stuff for you to come."
You know how much money I spent on girls and dates that nothing happens? That's why like I stopped. I still have Raya, but I'm not using it because nothing ever comes of it.
It's almost better to have prostitutes when you do the math.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
because it's like, okay, this one's $250 for the night. She shows up. She knows what's Gucci.
I usually spend like $300-400 on dates. I usually go to like nice restaurants.
Dude, same.
Ubers, drinks, this and that.
Yeah.
Like,
And
and
then-
I usually just I bring her to Smoochie Town in the car.
Yeah. And then cool, what? Now what? And then, well, I only fuck boyfriends. Well, I'm not gonna date you. Well, then what are we doing here?
Because even like mid-date, like I know we're not gonna be right for each other. I'm still paying for it. I'm a fucking goddamn gentleman,
of
you
course. Yeah.
know. And still the hopes of maybe, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But if it doesn't happen, then I have a sort of resent of like, I just spent all this much money
Me for sure.
rather than I can.
It's when
just
you
do
pay
it,
the
and it's
credit
a
card bill
guarantee
a few
before
days-
negotiated.
Exactly.
I never fucked a prostitute.
You're like, why is my card so high? Oh, that fucking bitch that didn't even kiss me on the cheek.
Have you ever fucked a prostitute?
Probably around 30.
30?
Yeah.
I heard Toronto. No, is that Montreal? The big strip
Montreal.
club.
Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, 30. While they're getting up in your thighs, it's like, oh, I moan.
Are you vocal?
Yeah. Like I let them know, yeah, that, and the closer they get, the more louder I am. It's like, oh!
No way. You start doing the reverse cowgirl face?
Yeah. Oh. Actually, I swear to on my mother's fucking head. I was with my girl 2 weeks ago. True story. On my life, okay? I don't lie, by the way. Everything I've ever said is true.
It seems that so.
Yeah. And we're at our favorite massage place, and it's with my girl that I'm always with.
Wait, why is it your favorite?
She beats the shit out of me. It's Ty. And she has a guy that she always uses.
Oh, not sexual.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we always do couples. Never been sexual. And we always do couples. We go twice a week for couples massage. It's like our thing. And on my life, it's my go-to girl. I'll say her name, Mona. It's my girl, Mona. And she's with her guy, JJ. And normal shit. We're doing 90 minutes this time. And I don't know what got into Mona's head. She's got to be 60 to 70. Old Thai lady, barely
She
speaks English.
beats the shit out of
Yo, she's nasty with it. Like she cracks me out. Fuck Mona, But this time around, when she flipped me over, I guess I had like a halfie, and she wanted to do my thigh, and she grabbed my dick under the sheet, and she was like, she just grabbed
palm
it.
the penis.
She palmed it, and then she moved it here, then massaged here, then she put it back.
That's just strictly professional.
I went, Yeah, I made a little, and she's like, oh, he likes it. But my girl is 1 foot over right here with JJ.
I don't understand couples massage.
It's beautiful. You get to talk during like, hey, baby, how's yours going? I love you. What do you want for dinner later? Whatever. It's nice.
Oh, really?
It's really nice, actually. I like it a lot.
I never had one.
And right before you have
I wish I could.
You have a great naked makeout before. Then after you're like, how was yours, baby? And you're naked together and you're both relaxed together. It's nice.
Okay.
But she moved
Back
the
to
dick.
Mona.
Yeah. And then later on, like 5 minutes later, but I went, I did, I think she took that as, not, So then she's going up the legs, and then she just starts rubbing my balls all my fucking life. And I'm like, And then she
No way.
starts. Next to my girl. And then she starts just tapping it like this. She never stroked it, but she was. And then
Tapping it?
And then because she put a cover like this, and I go, and she goes. I think she was just doing it for the excitement. She didn't stroke me, but she touched my cock 19 times. Pretty crazy. She did it for the thrill of it. She's a sicko.
Oh, Mona, the 7-year-old?
She's a sicko. And then she said, good one, at the very end. Like, good one? I was like, great one.
Would you go back just to get jerked off by her?
Well, the funny thing is, look, we have couples massages tonight with Mona and JJ, our go-to.
Oh, baby. Someone's getting jerked off by Mulan tonight.
Yeah. So, but I told my girl immediately after. And my girl was like, that's why you said great one and smiled at her, you fucking piece of shit. You were cheating on me mid-massage. I'm like, well, it wasn't consensual on my end.
Well, do you think JJ was giving a little stinky pinky fingy?
Here's the thing. My girl has a huge ass. And I always see that every time I look over, they're always just rubbing the ass. It's like, no one's ever touched my ass in a massage.
Yeah.
Coincidence that she has a nice, beautiful ass? They're always like,
Is that what you're attracted to most about her?
Her boobs are fucking awesome.
Are they fake?
Yeah. But like,
Are you a boob or ass guy?
Ass.
I always thought I was a boob guy. But like ass, like something like a nice fitting pair of jeans that it's just like the hangover. You know when you get a juicy little fucking hangover?
I think we all like ass because it's closer to something you fuck.
Like a Pixar mom?
It's more fucky. Tits are cool, but...
Anyone can get tits, but a fake booty is tough to get.
Right. Do you like fake ass? I'm starting
I haven't been around it enough to have a
I've accepted it and I've learned to love it. Now I love it. At first I was like, fuck that, real only.
Really?
Now fucking just
I like fake boobs.
BBL ass
I like
shots.
fake boobs, but also that look natural.
Right.
Not like fucking
The rocks.
Not just fucking I'm going to fucking Hollywood rock climbing gym, you know? On Bronson.
Fuck those. Any girl with rock fakies, go with the flat fucking nipple bite chest. You know?
I don't mind that if you have a fucking badunky dunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you don't have an ass or tits, go fuck Liam because you look like him.
Can we... can we talk about your first viral video? It was with your grandfather?
Good job. That's random. Yeah, R.I.P. Grandpa Pooch. My boy.
Grandpa
The
Pooch?
Dougie?
I don't know. It went viral, right?
Yeah.
In the 50s? Yeah.
How do you guys know that? Oh, that one. Sex in the 50s. Yeah.
Sex in the 50s.
So that's where Pillow Talk actually came from. Where I had the idea.
So you interviewed your grandfather?
So I was on MTV Canada.
You were on MTV Canada?
Yeah, but
I have that written down too.
It's no way.
Yeah.
It's way less cool than MTV. It's MTV Canada. You know?
It's just how a polite reality show sounds boring as fuck.
I got booted after 4 months. They did cuts. They cut half. So obviously, as a new guy, they cut
What
me.
was the show? Like a real world situation?
No, I was a host. I was like interviewed like
Oh,
artists.
no way.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like
okay.
Sum 41 and Billy Talent. Like those
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Canadian
yeah.
bands.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I did Avril once. Pretty cool. Yeah. Shit like
Mhm.
that. And then I would do like, they had a show at 5:30 every day. And I would go on that once a week. And I would do Vines of the Week because Vine was popular at that time. That's it. It was only 4 months. And then I did a show called Losing It where I was kind of co-hosting it with the main host. Where
You'd be a great host. Like,
Thank
that's
you.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, Losing It is a genius Canadian show where people come on and they tell the story of how they lost their virginity and they have actors act it out as they tell it. It was actually sick. They never did it in the States. Cool show. But that was it. Anyways, I got booted from MTV and I was like, let me try YouTube. Nothing was hitting. YouTube's tough. Respect to YouTubers. Only video that hit for me was Sex in the 50s with Grandpa Poochie. And I just said like,
What is that? What is it about?
I was interviewing my grandfather about how he used to fuck my grandma. And think, this is in 2013 before people were more wild. So this was like random as fuck that I did this, you know? MTV guy just randomly is like, oh, I loved your grandma's bush. It was so big, I had to swim through it. My grandpa, he was an idiot, you know? He was like me.
Yeah.
And then that just went fucking nuts. But then no other video caught on. And I was like, fuck this. Years later, I was like, okay, Pillow Talk will be my grandfather interview, but with celebrities. That was the idea.
Really?
You know? Kind of.
Does Grandpa Pooch like that?
He loved it. He was like, let's do another one, you know?
Really?
But then he died.
You have your grandparents fuck on camera.
He died a year later, and then
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Shout out to Grandpa Pooch. And then the relatives were like, "Can you delete that? When we search him, that's the only thing that comes up." I'm like, "It's my only viral vid."
What would you say the biggest platform is? Is it like for you, YouTube? Like you said, YouTube's tough.
YouTube's tough. YouTube's tough. Honestly, my OnlyFans is nuts. It's doing its thing. I told you some numbers. B stage.
Yeah, yeah.
Nuts.
So-
TikTok, honestly, is where I get my most views.
Really?
Which I don't even like or care
How
about.
many followers do you have on TikTok?
1.2.
1.2.
Yeah.
I don't use TikTok. I like if I'm scrolling
For the
and like
clips.
hang out.
Look at
Like,
this.
I don't scroll on TikTok though. Do you scroll?
No, I
on
don't. I've
TikTok?
never scrolled in my life.
I'm an Instagram guy.
I'm an Instagram only guy.
Instagram.
Yeah. But like, look, I only go on to post my videos and I get the fuck off.
Oh, okay.
I've never scrolled in my entire life. I mean,
It's like too much information, but I have learned a lot from TikTok. Like
I
hacks.
find if I watch other people's videos, then I get inspired by them and I end up playing that game. I like to think I'm creative and original.
TikTok helped me get over a breakup. I'll tell you that though, because they listen to you. So every fucking thing on my feed was about like not texting her back.
Look at this. I don't go on TikTok. I just post my clips there, but last 28 days, 20 million.
20 million views.
Yeah. And I don't use it.
Don't. That's insane.
Right?
That's
1
insane.
million likes.
That's insane.
So I don't understand what's going on TikTok, but shout out to TikTok.
So I heard you're a big peer in festivals too.
Peer?
Yeah.
What?
Right?
That's hilarious.
You pee in the middle of a festival and you can't pee on Blower Addy.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
That's so funny. Yeah. No, I've never tried cocaine.
Never tried cocaine.
No, actually, never have.
Yeah. Well,
Because
that's good.
as the nightclub thing, I just saw how fucking annoying people were. They
Bro,
need it every
after
time they drink.
if you're not on cocaine and you hang around with other people on cocaine,
You'll never want to
you
do-
realize I don't want to do cocaine
Yeah.
anymore.
And they say, "Oh, I couldn't get hard, coke dick." It's like, okay, so you're spending $250 a night on it. You're annoying the fuck out of everyone, and you can't get your dick hard. Try a bump. No.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
honestly, like
Sounds awful.
I've done cocaine. The only fun is like the first 5 minutes,
Right.
and then you're chasing that first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And your balancing act of seeming too cracky in front of people with drinking, and you just end up drinking more. And like the only time I will do cocaine is literally if I'm like on my deathbed drunk and I need to wake up. But even that, like I'd rather just die.
Right.
Yeah,
And the hangovers are awful,
dude, cocaine is brain dead.
and
bro.
and it's so expensive. It just looks awful, and then you need it every time you drink if you really get into it.
Exactly. But Adderall, I'm prescribed Adderall. I don't take it that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah, my dick doesn't work on Adderall.
Really?
Yeah.
I get so horny, bro. I will literally take
get-
Adderall.
you get-
I'll take Adderall to clean the house. I'm like mid-wipe on the fucking floor that I just started, and I have to go jerk off.
But you get hard, or it's like when I jerk off on Adderall, I
It's
actually
not a floppy disk, dude.
I come soft.
How?
I can't get hard on Adderall, so it's
Really?
like
It makes me horny and hard.
I three finger it because it's before my vitamins, and I come soft, and it's like not a lot of cum comes out. It's really a sad moment for me. It's pathetic.
How do you three?
Imagine jerking off with 3 fingers. And
That's it. You're doing.
and it just goes bloop.
You're doing what I do. You underestimate and overdeliver. Under expect.
No, I overestimate. I let them know what's Gucci.
I do too, but they're like, no, that's not true. Like self-deprecation always works.
Yeah, but I need to do it more than you do.
All right. So why were you the last friend of your group to lose his virginity?
I was ugly. I was an ugly boy. Good research. Good host. Good assistant. Good guy. Yo, I was ugly as fuck. I was ugly. And honestly, I was so nervous about getting hard that I was scared to try to have sex. Isn't that pathetic?
When did you lose your virginity?
It was mid through grade 12, senior year. Yeah, loser.
Nerd.
You?
11th grade.
Okay.
I went to all boys Catholic high school.
Oh.
It wasn't with a guy.
Did you?
No, I never banged a guy. But Shawn Mendes and Tom Brady are in top 2.
Shawn Mendes?
Hall passes. Yeah, bro, he's handsome.
He's gay. You know he's gay,
Oh,
right?
So it's possible.
No, I
so
know.
it's possible.
I know he's gay.
How do you
He's
know
from Toronto. I don't know him, but I know all his people.
Really? Because I was in Havana, Camila Cabello's music video.
Havana Unana?
Yeah, Havana. Not. I was her love interest in that. And it was right before.
You were in that
Shawn
video?
Yeah. I was the
Wow.
main star of it. Yeah.
No way.
It's 1.3 billion views. It's
You're-
a speaking part too.
No chance.
Telenovela. I'll show you after. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
And you met him, obviously?
No, it was right before Shawn Mendes, and we were given some fucking took her to a little Smoochie town
Well, you made out with Olivia whatever?
with Camila Cabello. Yeah.
Camilla.
Olivia Newton-John.
You made out with her?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yo.
And I thought it was gonna happen,
Fuck
and
boy.
then she started dating Shawn Mendes.
Fuck boy.
And then she started dating Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, so apparently that's like they got along. And
Do you think it was for publicity?
Yes. It was bullshit. It was to save his gay career.
No way.
Because that started leaking in Toronto, and then they were like, he's got to date a
No
celebrity.
way.
That's what his best friends told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like Taylor Kniff? Taylor Kniff's pretty close with him, right?
Who's that, Taylor Kniff?
I don't know, some like TikToker, Vine, YouTuber.
I know all like the people who
Oh,
went to
close friends, like Toronto
high
friends.
school friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we all know he's gay.
So anyways, all boys Catholic high school. I I took this girl
Me,
to
it's LeBron, by the
I
way.
took- what?
I'd suck LeBron off.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Do you think he's packing heat?
Yeah. He's just great at everything.
Do you guys think LeBron's packing heat?
Yeah. Definitely.
Really?
Of course.
Who do you think has the biggest cock in the NBA? No.
Ooh.
I think Draymond Green has a big ugly.
You know what?
cock.
I bet you it's Trey Young. You know those little guys?
No, bro. Trey Young has the biggest cock in the
It's
NBA.
always the little fucking scrawny bastards.
You know who probably
right?
has a small penis for some reason? Jason Tatum.
You know this?
No. No, I'm a Celtics fan.
I bet you Curry doesn't have a huge dick.
Doesn't Kevin Durant not have a big dick?
That's a thing?
I heard.
That's why he's so miserable.
Because
That guy's grumpy. And
Easy
Kyrie.
sniper. Easy money
I bet you
sniper.
Kyrie doesn't have a good cock either. He'd be happier. Maybe Kawhi.
Kawhi?
He could cheer up a little bit, you know?
Wait, so all boys Catholic high school, and I had this girl come to my prom, and then I went to hers the following weekend.
Okay.
Right? No, the next night. It was the next night. And we had sex, lost my virginity, literally on a pitcher's mound in my local Little League field.
So cool.
So cool. That's what, right?
That's
Fucking
really
home
cool.
run.
Yeah.
More like a strikeout. Because the next night, had sex again with her. And come to find out, in high school the next day, on Monday, I literally was told that she went to fuck her ex-boyfriend both nights. So that's why I feel like I'm sexually inefficient.
Oh, wow. You're traumatized.
I'm traumatized,
Yeah.
bro.
That sucks.
I want to marry this girl.
Oh, still?
No.
Right.
Allie Carstensen, fuck you.
Carsterson?
Karstensen.
Awful name.
Awful name.
What the fuck is
Way
that?
too many syllables.
Yeah, Karstensen.
Yeah.
Relax that Carson.
Relax. But she, dude, she had big boobs, and for a fucking 16-year-old,
That's so cool in high school. Big boobs was really cool
big
in high
boobs.
school.
Boobs is good when you're younger, I feel. Ass
Yeah,
you
yeah.
grow into.
Yeah, like grade 10, the first girl with tits, it's like, she's the hottest girl here.
Yeah. Where's the weirdest place you've had sex?
We do it a lot at our massage place right before. Right before they come in.
Before Mona and JJ?
Yeah, Mona and JJ come in. We fuck a lot then, and it's kind of fun because it's just a little curtain, and there's always people next door, all separated curtains. So it's like, shh. Actually, we went to Hawaii in May, and I was like, "Do you want to do this? Let's fucking do this."
Oh, wait. So you guys like fuck in public for fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Blowjob at the Grove movie theater. I was seeing that movie Gran Turismo.
That's recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
My buddy Darren's in that.
Yeah. In August.
Shout out Darren Barnett.
Sick movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. And there was like, it was like half full, but there was definitely,
Have full chub.
yeah. Yeah. And she did like 6 pops. Like, and then I went and she wasn't wearing underwear. And I did like a
You
side
ate
leg.
her out at the movie theater? That's so much harder than giving a.
Yeah. I like from the side though. I didn't go like up under the hood, but I went like, and then I just like fingered her.
Did she come? Is she an easy comer?
No, the hardest comer.
I hate that. I hate when girls say they're about to come and it takes like 39 business minutes.
Oh. It's awful. It hurts my ego.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But I never ate. So first time going down to a girl when I was like 15, and it was not good. And I didn't eat pussy again for 10 years. Till I was 25. I had a bad experience. And then that's why I'm not hung up on my ex, but I still like, because I started going down on her and I fell in love with it. Like, fell fucking in love with it. If it's clean,
It's 'cause
fresh out
she
the
hyped-
shower.
But it's because she hyped you up, right?
No, she made me put a blanket over me.
Oh, that's cool.
She just want to see me do it.
Yeah,
But I want to see you enjoying it. I think that's part of the experience.
Yeah, you look up.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Right?
You ever seen the Jay
I like
Alvarez
the
sex tape?
No. Jay Alvarez is a sex tape.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Write
But
that, write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
He eats right, and he
I
eats,
bet you do.
and he eats pussy like while looking with his beautiful blue eyes, and I'm like, that's my new move. It's
Oh,
so sick.
So really slow. What's
and he
your
licks
trick?
and he
What's
grabs,
your trick?
He grabs her leg and he goes, and then and it's like that's the way to eat pussy. So hot. He's hot. So you've probably met him out and about. At
Yeah.
parties.
Do you prefer nice like
To eat
low
pussy? My trick?
Yeah, what's your trick?
Oh, okay. So I do the start off, lick leg, kiss all the way around. Start at the bottom, up to the top. Flat tongue. Side to side. Side to side. Because no matter what, you're going to hit the clit. If you just aim for one little spot, you might miss it. So I go flat tongue, and then no matter what, you're hitting it somewhere. And then it starts to loosen up. 2 fingers, underhook. Come on over here. Let's have a conversation. And then as soon as you feel like you know what the cut is, you tighten the tongue, take this hand, press on the bladder. That's it.
And every girl, bravo. Wait, so
I get good reviews.
every girl is a squirter, right?
Yeah.
Possible. Every girl can squirt.
Yeah, they can definitely get moist.
No, like
and-
literally, physically ejaculate.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I mean I can't claim that, but I've heard this stat. Yeah,
Yeah, I had my first squirter like months ago, and it was
you gotta.
no the pulling aspect. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I was fucking starting a lawnmower. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What's your kink? What's your kink? What gets you off?
Okay,
What gets Ryan Pownall off?
okay,
Because you see a lot of shit.
right.
What gets you off?
Full on submissive role play. Like this was the hottest thing we've ever done. Okay.
This podcast?
I said, listen, I want to go full character. I'm a teacher, high school teacher, and you're my student, and you wanted to get into Yale, and I gave you a low exam grade. You want me to change it so that you can get in. Okay, let's begin. And she comes in a fucking sexy schoolgirl outfit. I'm at a desk. We actually had a desk. I'm sitting there and working on, I'm like filling out homework and shit. I actually printed like fake homework.
Where were you?
We did it at my place. Yeah. We had a low budget. We didn't get the studio.
Yeah, it wasn't SAG.
And she's like, excuse me, sir. I'm busy, And she comes in. I wanted to talk about my grade on my last exam. Full sexy schoolgirl outfit. I'm like, yeah, well, you should have studied harder, And I was just, it's because of this, I'm not going to be able to get into my dream university. And I was just wondering if there's anything I can do to change it. And I said, hey, get your fucking hands off me. I'm a professional. I could lose my job. Get the fuck out of here before anyone sees you. And she just, please, I just need another 7% on it. I'm like, if you fucking tell anybody about this. Hardest I've ever been in my life.
Was it filmed?
No.
Or was it just for you?
It's just for me.
Bro, now the porn directing makes sense.
Yeah. It's so hot.
No way.
And then we kept saying it.
Dude, when you said that to the girl, did you have a relationship before? It was like a one-off.
No, it was with the wifey.
Okay. Is it weird to them? Because that sounds hot to me.
Yo, it's so
to
hot.
be able to do that, but it seems like a lot of work.
Yo, I was impressed by her because she's never done role play, and she started saying things like, I've been wanting to fuck you every single day, every lecture. I'm like, I've been looking at your tits in the front row every class. Shit like that.
And then when you come, it's like, all right, good class. Like, do you just instantly snap out of it? Your full method?
Great question. We broke character as soon as we busted. Like at the very end, we were like, oh my God. I wish we would have stayed in
It's
character.
so silly.
I wish she would have left and we didn't speak till the next day and been in full character. And I would have been like worried about my job. You know what I mean?
You keep it going?
Like, oh no. I hope the janitor didn't see.
No, Liam's right there peeking in. Bro.
Have you tried role play?
Not in person. I've like porn and stuff.
Okay.
Dude, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to like my kink is like girls sucking on my ears.
Yeah.
And then I like to like them get it a little wet and then I jerk off and we making out like for some reason because I'm a clean person after she goes down or whatnot and then makes out with me. I don't mind that because I know I'm clean and something about it's weird. And then like I'll start jerking off and then she like slips a little.
Oh, you like that, eh?
Just a little, not in, just a little rub.
First
No. I'm going nail bed.
Oh, nail.
Nail bed, yeah.
You should see the things Liam's put up there. Unbelievable.
Liam, you're your bottom, yeah?
Award-winning.
Award-winning bottom?
Yeah.
Where's the worst place you had sex?
The forest for that Blair Witch movie you did.
But none of them have been bad.
You should see his Blair Witch one where she's looking for something and then he gets fucked in the basement.
So they're all themed.
His porn is crazy.
Really?
I can't watch the dick and butt part. I feel like we'll never talk again. Like I watch all the lead up, like it's One Erection like dance video, and then I'm like, as soon as he starts like kissing out, I'm like, fuck out of here.
Do you think sex culture in Canada is different than the United States?
This place is nuts. This place is nuts. How about every girl here is a prostitute? Did you know that? Because I didn't.
I didn't.
Well,
I'd
now
like
you
you to
do.
elaborate on that.
Every single girl here that is an Instagram model, which brands are paying them for all of their life?
Happy babe, they're sugar babies.
That's right. But they say guys send me money. Nah. They fucking.
They have to be.
You're a rich guy, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to send it to the girl who doesn't fuck you or the one who does?
Well, it goes back to the chase of dating, especially in LA. Dating in LA sucks.
It's insane. It's insane. Every girl here is selling sex in one of the three ways. She is a stripper, she is a prostitute, or she's a porn star. Whether it's amateur or professional. But every hot girl here is making money from sex in a way.
Yeah.
In Toronto, there's like 8 girls with OnlyFans, and they're looked at like, that's one of the fucking OnlyFans girls. You know? Toronto, if you're hot, you're a bottle service girl. You know?
Yeah. Vegas bottle girls.
There
are
you
fucking
go.
Hot as fuck.
LA, pussy.
Yeah. Miami?
Pussy. New York, lawyer.
Pussy. So what's next for you? Like, what do you want to grow Pillow Talk into that it's already like huge? Like, what do you want to? What's your 5-year plan?
Well, okay,
Something you'll never hear from a girl out here is just how much money you have.
That's true.
Seriously, they'll ask you what you do before how you're doing, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, girls want you at the finish line while they're not even.
Exactly,
past,
bro.
yeah.
Expect.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So like the 50-year-olds are winning, but it's like, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So what's next?
So to be honest, after the last month, everything's changed because we flew down the guy with stage 4 cancer to fuck his 2 dream porn stars and sold
Insane.
it.
The most recent episode. That's insane. You had a cancer patient fuck 2 dream porn stars on camera.
Yeah. And stage 4, like he's not doing well, and it was like his wish, you know. So now this changed everything. It got received so well by everyone on every platform. People think I'm a really good guy for doing this. To be honest, at first I thought it was more funny.
What if you have like a slight cough? Can like
you should
someone
see
go
my
on?
DMs now. It's just all these guys with cancer. Like, I'm just like, can't help you, bro. Like, come on, bro. I got stage 3. You want to wait till the tumor moves? I'm like, come on.
No way.
Yeah, I get texts like that all day. I'm like, relax. But now we're gonna do Make-A-Wish once a month, some type of thing, and we need a name for it. We're trying to make a dick. It's kind of funny, but
Make a dick. No, make a wish.
We're doing more things than just dicks, though.
yeah, exactly. So now we're gonna do like blind guy, deaf guy, paralyzed guy, war veteran, virgin.
Would you have 2 gay guys on?
It's a male audience.
Let's go.
It's a
The
straight
land would
male
like it.
audience.
It's female or male audience?
It's 96% male that watch my show.
That adds up.
Yeah. So they don't care for Liam. No offense.
Sometimes.
But what I really want to do is I want to get a child celebrity like Macaulay Culkin who's like washed up, and it's like, this is the rebirth of your career. You know, you're gonna get big again, and like I want to do child stars porn, like instead of celebrity boxing, it's like celebrity fucking. So we have all these like ideas of just like unique porn that I want to bring to the world. Like I would love to get a paralyzed guy and stick a dick shot in him and get him erect for the first time. He can't feel it, but just for him to know he's fucking Angela White would be really cool.
Really? Who's your favorite porn star?
Mia Malkova.
Mia?
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite male?
Yeah. You know what? Ricky Johnson. You know Ricky?
He sounds black.
I love Ricky Johnson.
Is he black?
Yeah, he's black.
Yeah.
Ricky's my favorite male porn
Was that
star.
the running back from the Dolphins? Ricky Williams.
As a guy, and you should have him on your show, Kieran Lee.
Yeah.
He's funnier than us, bigger dick than us, greater guy than us.
Really?
It's just perfect.
Well,
He's
where
great.
can we find you? Where can we find you?
At It's Ryan Pownall, at Pillow Talk with Ryan.
Let's go.
What a show. Good host.
Good. Thank you, man. I appreciate
You're
that.
great. Hey,
Thank
you're gonna
you.
be big.
I appreciate that.
I know it.
I appreciate that.
I feel it.
First episode in the new studio. I want to thank Ryan Pownall for coming on, Purple Banter, Katya and LJ for producing this bad boy, as well as our little audience here, Ethan, Jack, and is that Liam? Is that fucking Blair Bitch Project? Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, until the last drop.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor.